KOAM News Now, Joplin News First. I'm Shannon Becker. We're at the Best Western in Joplin at what's being called an external fire here on the second building. Well, that's what officials tell us as we just arrived. Said that smoke was coming from the, well, we've seen this before, like this outside kind of staircase thing. Structure on top of it that's attached to the building, not part of the building. We saw that most recently in Missouri Southern when a decorative column had caught fire. It's unknown if that's exactly what's happened here, but that's what they tell us as we arrived. It was an external fire. They torn away siding. Two large buildings as a part of this motel. Whoa. Come on. Do you see anything over there? Yeah. Once again, there were no flames visible. It was just smoke. But where there's smoke, there's fire. This is the Best Western, 3500 South Rangeline. KOAM News Now, Joplin News First. I'm Shannon Becker. If you could share this, we'd appreciate it. Let others know. Joplin News First, keeping up to date with what's happening where you live. A call for fire here. The Joplin Hotel District in Rangeline was about 7:20 tonight. The Joplin firefighters arrived to find smoke coming out of this area here near the stairwell. It's called an exterior fire, described to us as we asked authorities here on the scene, but it could have changed. can see them taking away these pieces of siding and these are roof ceiling pieces, excuse me. I cannot get this thing to sit still. Come on. KOAM News Now, Joplin News First. I'm Shannon Becker. About 7:20 tonight, call for fire here at the Best Western on South Rangeline, 3500 South Rangeline. We were told before we went live it was an external fire, they were saying. So you can see they're working here at the top of a stairwell, kind of the columns on the stairwell. So it's attached to the building, but not a part of the building. They're now doing what you call overhaul and investigation. They're pulling away parts of that exterior stucco and pieces of wood and stuff to get down to where that fire could be, maybe inside that column. Smoke was visible from the top of the column here, no fire, but smoke means what? Fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So they're still continuing to investigate. Obviously, it's not anything that's... everyone's evacuated from the building. No one is injured. No firefighters are injured, but it is a warm evening tonight. We'll talk to Joplin Fire Department as things kind of get a little bit further along here. It appears there are a lot of people waiting to maybe check in. I'm not sure. This is about the time when people will be checking in. So I don't know the status of the hotel guests. That will all be determined by the fire department if they have to shut the electricity off to the building. I'm Shannon Becker, KOAM News Now live breaking news. We'll update the information when you click that bit link. We'll update it after we talk to Joplin Fire Department. When I'm zooming in so far, I apologize, but you zoom in so far and then just a hair trigger, when I try to adjust it, it wants to not be exact. So you can see the firefighters here, they're inside that very narrow stairwell, an exterior stairwell. There's actually from what I understand, the definition, this would be a motel. You motor up to the doors come out to the exterior. A hotel is one with hallways on the interior. We have seen fire here before, at least a couple of years ago, if not longer. A fire on the north side of the hotel damaged some rooms. You can see here where they peeled away that outer layer of the column. So we'll update more information for you. We can talk to fire officials here coming up in a few minutes. I'm Shannon Becker, KOAM News Now, live breaking on South Rangeline, 3500 block at the Best Western.